Start up this stream here. Okay. Okay, hey Alfredo, hey man, how are you? Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go, we are live right now. Hello everyone, how you guys doing? If you guys can also use free aim while we're playing for these missions, because it'll be, Oh, hey, Joker, how are you, man? Let's do a mission from the, yeah, I haven't done a mission from this guy in a long time here.
I should say thank you. You actually managed to do something for me.
17-year-old here in Idaho Falls died due to a scammer in Nigeria. He was extradited to the U.S. and charged for murder. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that, Power Noodles. That's horrible. I think I might have heard about that one. Is that the one where the scammer pretended to be an online girlfriend for him? Is that the one? I think I might have heard about that one.
I'm a thief and a boy, but I'm not nearly the meanest. No way.
And thank you, Eddie, for the super chat.
And I'll kill him quick, out of the goodness of my own heart. Skinner Brothers ain't like that. Keep that in mind when you're stealing their boats for me from up at Bacchus Bridge there. I might be mean, okay, but I ain't a damn loon.
Okay. My weekday's been good.
Are you
doing a weekly guide for GTA? I'm probably not doing a weekly guide for this week because it was double money on the hangar, and I've already done one on the hangar before. I'm just waiting for something a little bit more different for it. But what I will have is on the 17th, so in 2 days from now, I will have a video on GTA's anniversary. And the video that I'll have is going to be a lore video. It's going to be a lore video on GTA 5. So another lore video is coming up in 2 days, guys. I think you guys will like it. Well, speaking of the scammers, I'm gonna be uploading a video in like a week of me pissing off this scammer. There's a scammer that I was trolling again. I recorded the thing, and I'm gonna upload the video in like a week. But the video is gonna be probably like you know, over 2 hours long because it's just, you know, me just annoying them.
Oh my goodness, this is so hard.
Going up there.
Oh, there's more dialogue? I didn't realize that, J90. Oh, thank you. That might come in handy, though, if I'm making a lore video on Ross in the future, though. Thank you, Jay. There's more dialogue with him. I'll keep it in mind. I'll go back there and see what the dialogue would be. I sent you a response to your response. Did you see it at all? Also, have you seen a new Spider-Man 2 footage? It looks great. The story has to be the darkest ever so far. Definitely up there with GTA 4. I didn't get...
What are you doing, dude?
Oh, man. I didn't get a chance to,
Download the Walking Dead Telltale Series Definitive Edition.
I didn't get a chance to see your response there, Blinded Eagle. But I did read your script. I just been really busy the last few days. I apologize.
I'll play Season 1 first, Season 2, Walking Dead Show Season 3, and then Season 4 at last.
Okay, hey Pro, it's been a long time since yeah, I think it's the other people's mics, I think that's what it is, hold on a second here. Let me just make it, make it here. Okay. It's been a long time since I watched the stream. Have you thought about getting a teaching course and teach history? Not really, Jonathan. It's probably not something for me, personally. I do like talking about it in my videos, but I don't know if I'd necessarily like to be a teacher. What's your question, Self? Just please wait for me, guys. Almost there. I'm going up here, too. It's okay, Fact Speaker. Okay. See if there's any collectibles here. Damn, no collectibles, okay. Can you add me, bro? I could try to, but there's a lot of people that have been just trying to add me. Yeah, there's just a lot of people that have just been trying to add me. I just have a full friends list at the moment. I could try to see if I could add you. I'll just have to see who I can remove. But normally, I don't like removing people from my friends list. The only time I remove people from my friends list is if they do something wrong, which hasn't happened in a very long time, or if they've been offline for more than a year. But what's your PSN power? Who's more racist, Herbert Moon or McDougal? I would say McDougal, because McDougal writes books about it. The thing you'll like about Spider-Man 1, but not in Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2, is the Empire State Building. It was in the first game, but couldn't be in the next, two. Well, thank you, Blinded Eagle. Power Noodles. Okay. Okay, I'll be sure to, I'll save that here. Yeah, I know, some nights she disappears. I know Madame Lazare sometimes disappears, If you were a cop and there was a child looking for their mom, what would you do? Well, ask the kid where his home is. If he doesn't know, then probably take him to the station. Maybe try to figure out, you know, who's, get in contact with their parents. Thank you, Blinded Eagle, and, oh, and I missed a few super chats, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. The dialogue is when you ride back in the back of the pack. Edgar mentions Father Christmas in the snow. Archer definitely respects John more than Edgar. I'll keep that in mind, though, Jay. Thank you for telling me that extra dialogue. Which GTA character would you compare Dutch to? That's a good one. Well, I'm gonna have a lore video on the anniversary, though, Blinded Eagle. And thank you, U20. Which GTA character would I compare Dutch to? Who would I... what GTA character would I compare Dutch to? I don't know if Big Smoke is the right comparison. Damn, I'm like in a really bad spot. I'm trying to get out of here. No, not Tenpenny. Maybe more Lance Vance. Yeah, Lance Vance would be more similar to Dutch, I would say, yeah. Because he always thinks he's smart, he always thinks he has a plan, and it's, and he's extremely narcissistic. I met with GT Online Pro. They're literally giving us outfits and weapon skins for the 10-year anniversary. Come on, Rockstar. You have one job. The thing about that, Blinded Eagle is I don't see why they can't release some kind of teaser for GTA 6. Don't you think, like, you know, the anniversary would be, like, the perfect, time? What about Dimitri? No, Dimitri is not like, Dimitri's not like Dutch. I'm doing okay, Power. My favorite horse is probably the Black Arabian horse. Do you think that Charles would like that John had, killed so many natives recently? Well, the thing about that is that Charles killed a lot of Native Americans himself, because the Skinner brothers, a lot of the Skinner brothers are Native Americans. And so, a lot of the Skinner brothers actually ended up becoming Dutch's gang. So Dutch's gang is made up a lot of the people from the former Skinner brothers. And so that's, I think that Charles would understand, and also, it's self-defense, so John is defending himself. I would have liked if John's last showdown in Red Dead Redemption was Beecher's Hope was with a large contingent of purely federal agents, and they would storm the ranch in mainly Maxim cars. I think it would have ended probably a lot quicker than London at that point. Yeah, probably would have ended a lot quicker at that point. Thank you for the super chat. And John's entire house would have been destroyed. Hello, Pro in chat. I love you guys. Anyways, have you heard of the Unity pricing controversy? Indie devs and game devs are all up in arms about it. No, what's it about, Mr. Waifu? Thank you for sponsoring my channel for 2 years. What's this about? Hello, Professional. Love your playthroughs. Will I ever do the Yakuza series playthrough? Thank you, Poppy. Yes, I will consider doing them one day. I don't know which one I'll start with, but I do want to do them one day. Feed the horse here. Hello, Professional. First time watching your stream. Heard great things about you. Thank you, Showtime. I hope that you I hope that you enjoy my stream. Basically, Unity wants to charge game developers over how many installs their game has. What do you mean by installs? I'm a bit confused. What do you mean? My favorite Call of Duty for both campaign and online, World at War. Call of Duty World at War. What do you think about Red Dead Redemption 3 being a prequel to Red Dead 2? No. No more prequels. I would like for Red Dead 3 to honestly take place after Red Dead Redemption 1. That's what I would like. Steve Haynes or Ross, who's better in your opinion? Well, Ross doesn't... I don't know. They're both really selfish. They both just care about their careers more than the law itself. Have you heard of the Timothy Treadwell, the grizzly man that did not respect the bears as dangerous predators? And I think what he did was more stupid than that drunk man that tried drowning a bear. Timothy Treadwell. Let me Google this guy here. Let's see here. Let's look him up then. He was a documentary maker. While I'm reading this, he came in contact with a bear. That was, Okay. Okay, that's fine. Devs are going to be charged cents per install, and it adds rather quickly to a lot of money, which will be draining to their resources and whatnot from the Unity price system. Huh. That's ridiculous. Here loves Castelline, Trevor Phillips. I'm actually gonna have a lore video on Trevor in 2 days. Money or family? Family. Money you can always earn, but family is something that you keep forever. Do I like General MacArthur? He was a very smart, talented general, but he also did really stupid things. Like when he nearly caused World War III with China in the Korean War. Hey, Suspect 13, how are you, man?
Give him one of these ribs.
Okay. Family Vin Diesel, huh?
I'm gonna tear you to pieces.
Why can't I start this? What's that? What? Who the hell are you? Okay. I don't know what the hell that was about. GTA 6 might be announced this year, but I doubt it. Do you know about the book called The Jungle? Yes. The Jungle, that was the book about the meat packing plants, right? That was The Jungle? Let me just make sure that I got it right. The Jungle, the book. Yes, it was about the meat packing plants. I was right on that. Yep. When you get to be playing Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, the Sweet Cleaner Company is a massive mercenary group the size of Como Driscoll's group. Huh. I guess we'll probably find out who they're working for then.
How you been?
Hi, Pearl, I'm a big fan. Hey, Alex, how are you, man? I think Red Dead Redemption 2 has a better story, yeah. Hey, I'm new to GTA Online. I just managed to buy the nightclub. Is all the upgrades, equipment, staff, security, all worth it? Well, the thing about this, Gregor, I'm gonna have some bad news for you, though. The nightclub is probably the worst thing to buy early on. It really is. The nightclub is something you want to buy at the end, because the nightclub makes money connected to the other businesses. So if you buy the nightclub before you buy the other businesses, you're not going to be making that much money. So I would say that, you probably made a mistake with that, but that's fine. You know, there's plenty of double money events where you can invest in the other businesses. What I would do if I was you is, after the nightclub, I would say get a submarine, the Kasatka, and do the Cayo Perico heist, and that will, you know, give you a steady source of income that you can keep doing.
Between his fast.
I'm gonna go into free aim here. Yeah, I want to play the Warriors, but I gotta watch the movie first before I play the Warriors. That was a good shot. I don't know if Nico and Johnny are really allies, because remember that Johnny stole the money during the diamond deal. Are you teaching yourself Spanish, or is someone else teaching you? Both. I'm learning Spanish online, but I'm also, you know, speaking Spanish to people when I get the chance, just to practice. Thoughts on Margot from the Ballad of Gay Tony? Oh, she's insane. She's crazy. Yeah, she was sus. I speak French and Arabic. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm guessing you also speak English then too? Then you speak 3 languages. That's really cool, dude. Is Red Dead Online worth playing in 2023? I'll be honest with you guys. If it's your first time playing Red Dead Online, like you just never played it before and you play it, you will have fun with it if it's your first time playing, because there's a lot of missions to do. There is a story mode in Red Dead Online. There's the Moonshiners DLC, Frontiers, Pursuits, Trader, Collector, Bounty Hunter, Naturalist. So there is a bunch of stuff to do. However, though, once you do everything, you'll be bored once you complete everything, because there's nothing left to do. And so Red Dead Online, here's the thing, GTA Online is that type of game where you can play with friends, and without friends, and still kind of have fun. But Red Dead Online is that kind of game where if you're playing solo, it's just really boring. If you have friends to play with, it's fun. And lately, I've been doing the PvP a lot more in Red Dead Online. Not like griefing or anything like that, but just PvP modes. And I've been having much more fun with like the PvP recently, just like fighting other players. Love the Red Dead Redemption content. I've been playing Red Dead games non-stop when they came out, and I'm glad you're enjoying playing the first game again. Hope one day Red Dead Redemption 1 gets a proper remaster. Unlikely, though. Well, thank you, Fanboy Gaming, for the super chat. I'm gonna have a video on Red Dead Online's 5-year anniversary coming out, and it's gonna be a video ranking all the DLCs from worst to best. Who's worse, Culm or 1911 Dutch? I would say Culm still. The reason I would say Culm is because even though Dutch is like a killer and he's like, you know, merciless, he does care about his gang, so it does seem like he does at least care about his gang in Red Dead Redemption 1, where in Culm never really cares about his gang. When I did the final mission with Margot, I literally just dropped all the, who tried to play hero. I cleaned them out from the whole mall. Well, thank you, London, for the super chat. But the thing about that is that, I'll tell you something. A situation like that is like, completely believable. It is completely believable, where you will have people that will get involved in like situations that they don't fully understand, so they will get involved in a situation when they don't fully understand what's happening. And with that Margot situation, it's very realistic that a crowd like that would attack Luis without even realizing what just happened. So, you know, stuff like that can definitely happen. Turn down the volume. Wait, what? My game volume or my mic volume? Let me turn down maybe game volume a little bit. I'll turn that down a little bit here. Yeah, you know what? Hop on the train here.
Too scared to let folks see your real face, huh?
On Google it said Nico and Johnny are allies. No, not really. Could Edmund Lowry Jr. be one of the Skinners in single player? Who? I would have to look this up, this person. I don't remember this person. Oh, is that the serial killer? I think that's a serial killer, right? No, I don't think that he's a, I don't think he's a Skinner. He's just deranged. Well, look where that got them, straight to the morgue. Thank you, London, for the super chat. Okay, 1 second here. Yeah, so, and then Lauer Jr. probably killed the soccer team. Oh, thank you for the super chat. So, what I was saying earlier about the thing with Margot, right? For people that don't know who Margot is Luis's psycho ex-girlfriend in the Ballad of Gay Tony. And when she jumps off like the balcony, that like everyone like blames Luis for that and attacks him. That stuff like that happens in real life, where people will not understand situations fully, and will blame other people. There was this situation I remember that happened. It happened like a year or two ago. It was at a wedding. This happened in real life. And it is a bit comparable because it's like people that don't fully understand what happened when they take sides. There was basically somebody called 911 at this wedding, right? And it was like a video that blew up like in millions of views. It was talked about heavily. But basically what happened was there was a wedding. And some guy at the wedding, I think he was the bride's uncle or a cousin, somebody related to the bride. This guy got really drunk, and this was like a big guy, like really, really big guy. And he was getting really aggressive, like cursing at people. He started throwing punches, hitting people. He pushed several people to the ground. And what happened is the police came to the wedding, and they shot and killed him. And when the incident actually happened, when the incident happened, I remember the media was like talking about it, saying like, how could the police come to this wedding and like, shoot the bride's, uncle, cousin. I don't remember how he was related, but basically how can they shoot this guy? And what ended up happening is like everybody was blaming the police. Everybody was, taking the side of the guy who was shot, but then the body cam footage actually came out like weeks after the shooting. And it turns out this guy, like, lunged at the police. Like, he just attacked the police. He hit one of the police officers straight in the head, just knocked him out, was punching him. And the other cop got his gun out and shot the guy. And so that was like, the entire family was saying that the police just came there and shot him for no reason. But when you watch the body cam footage, it's completely different. The family was not telling the truth, and they were saying the police just came and shot him. Like, you see the body cam, like, he lunges at the police, he punches one of the officers, he knocks the officer unconscious. And so, like, the entire internet was, like, taking that family's side and saying that the police shot this guy for no reason, until the video came out. And so that's, like, that shows you that it's, like, that, like, people need to understand the situation fully before, they need to get all the facts together before they take sides. And so, but you can probably look up the YouTube video, just look up, like, officer shooting at a wedding. It happened, like, a few years ago, and it was, like, it was horrible what happened, but why did the guy just lunge the cops and he knocked the cop out, was punching the cop in the face, and that can kill you. If somebody's like knocks you to the ground and starts punching you in the face, that can kill you. And so the other officer just responded and shot him. And so I don't know why the guy did that, but the officers were justified in the end on that shooting. So it was a but at the time when it happened, the media was just like saying that like they were just completely misrepresenting the story and what actually happened. Do you know where it happened? I don't remember. If you look it up, you'll probably find it. But that's just like an example of just me saying like people take sides without fully understanding the story. And like the majority of the internet was taking the family side, and then when the video actually came out, the majority of the internet switched sides and they took the cop's side when the video actually came out. So at the start was the internet was taking the family side, but then when the video came out showing what actually led up to the shooting, they took the cop's side. Let me see here. I'm sorry for any super chats I missed. She's a parody of anime Yandere Medusa stereotypes. Wait, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, London. I'm confused on what that is. Can you tell me what that is? You don't have to super chat me again. I'm just a little confused. She's a parody of what exactly? In your Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough, I'm glad you don't skip rides. In some missions, one of my favorite parts of Red Dead Redemption 1 is John being able to notice when someone is BSing like Abraham, Reyes, and Nigel. Thank you, Fanboy. Thank you, Fanboy Gaming. It was in Florida, I think. Yeah, I think it possibly was. Greetings from Finland. I like your personality. Thank you, Andy now, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you. Okay, Brandon, we can sell your trader right after this. Crazy obsessed love internet. Oh, okay, CT. Have you ever played Far Cry 5, the one with the Mad Priest cult? I actually have Far Cry 5, but I never actually played it. I know it's the one that takes place in Montana. Who's crazier, Kiki or Margot? Margot, yeah. Yeah, Kiki is a bit crazy, but Margot's worse. What I will say though, Sweet, is I have let's see here. Wow, you guys saw that shot? That was free aim too. I would say though, Sweet, is that I have no problem with you know, civilian firearms ownership. I have no problem with that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a target. Okay.
Well, boy, you having fun yet?
There we go. I knocked him off the horse. Elephant gun is so effective for just bringing down horses. I'm gonna start using this elephant gun more often.
Just my luck. It happened again.
Oh, I don't want to get into hypotheticals though, Isaiah. Pro, want me to say something in French? I can say something in French. J Sweet, Patrick, comment ça va? I think that means, my name is Patrick, how are you? HOA wants to take my dog, is that okay? What? No, no, they... The thing about it is that HOAs might have specific, like, rules where you might have to have your dog on, like, a leash in the neighborhood and stuff like that, but they shouldn't be able to tell you that you can't have a dog in your own private house, like in your backyard and something like that. The HOA shouldn't be able to tell you. What I would do if I was you is look up your HOA rules exactly on dogs. That's just, yeah, the HOA should not be able to tell you that, no, they shouldn't be able to do that. Look up your HOA rules on dogs.
You little prick.
What's the most ridiculous comment you have ever seen on YouTube? Oh, I'll tell you what it was. So basically, there was this guy, like a few years ago. It was a GTA Online stream. It was like, I remember, it was like right after Gun Running, or like Smuggler's Run, so it was like 2017 when this was happening, and I was playing, like, on my stream, right? And this is before I had a filter on, and so people could really, you know, post, you know, some weird stuff in the chat. And so what ended up happening is there was this guy who came into the chat, and he just kept posting the same comment over and over again. And he was basically talking about how, like, the ancient Egyptians and the aliens, like, built the pyramids together, something like that. He started saying, like, you want the government doesn't want you to know the truth about aliens and the Egyptians and just all this other stuff, like, and what he would do is he would post, like, a link to an Amazon page, and I clicked the Amazon link, and it was like a link to some book about, like, ancient Egyptians and, like, aliens, and he would just keep saying, buy my new book to find out the truth the government doesn't want you to know, and, like, stuff like that. And I was like, this is stupid. I'm like, this is a GTA Online stream. I don't care about this ancient alien conspiracy crap. Like, so it was that. And I told him to stop, and he wouldn't listen, and so I timed him out. But when I timed him out after 5 minutes, he didn't come back. And so that was, that was probably the stupidest comment I've ever seen. Spawn is coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022. A World War II Captain Price skin is coming to Modern Warfare 2 for 20 years of Call of Duty, and Season 6 comes out in 12 days, and the Haunting event is part of it. I still have to complete my, my Battle Pass, so I still have to complete that. Thank you, Melon, for the super chat. Is National Guard regulated militia? It says ADM? What do you mean ADM? What's ADM? Well, National Guard is, you know, part of a state's militia, so it's you know, part of the state. You know, they're technically government troops. If you're talking about the Second Amendment, for example, when the Second Amendment like says like, you know, well-regulated with the militia, it's actually not. It doesn't have the meaning that you actually think it does, the modern day meaning, because back then, when you had like the term well-regulated, that means to keep in good working order, means to keep your firearm in good working order. That's what it meant. So a lot of people oftentimes get that wrong, but that's what it was for the time period. What is the dumbest law you think was made in the U.S.? I would say, I don't know about the US, but I would say in my state, where I grew up in New York, one of the stupidest laws that they passed was they passed, like, a law where they banned, like, those styrofoam, like, you know, those foam coffee cups. Is that styrofoam? I don't remember. The foam coffee cups, I forget what that material is called. But the coffee cups in New York City were oftentimes made of that foam material, and New York City banned that because they said it was bad for the environment. And what ended up happening is people started using paper cups afterwards. Paper cups and plastic cups, which is actually even worse for the environment than the foam cups. And so that was stupid. So that was just like, you know, the government's trying to make the situation better, but actually makes the environment ironically worse with just more laws. But that's When's the next 100%, when's the next 100% stream? The next 100% stream is gonna be Saboteur. Saboteur, I still have to finish that before I start Red Dead. But we're gonna be playing as Jack, and we're gonna be doing a 100% playthrough of Red Dead Redemption, so we're gonna be doing that, too. Yeah, same with Paper Straws, yeah. Will I do a lore video on Dutch's feud with Colm Driscoll? I could, one day. You know what I really wanted to do? I really wanted to do a lore video on, Leopold Strauss. I wanted to do one on him. Thank you, U20. Because the thing about that is, when it comes to, like, you know, Leopold Strauss, I would say that, that Leopold Strauss is not evil. Like, a lot of people think that he's evil. He's definitely not a good person, but, like, if you compare him to Micah, like, Strauss is a saint compared to Micah. So it's like, so the reason that people hate Strauss so much is because of the debts that he puts on people, and he puts people in endless debt, which is true, but there's a big difference between, like, Strauss and, like, Micah. And does anybody know the difference between Strauss or Micah? There's one main difference between the two of them. There's something that both of them are very different in each other. Does anybody know the difference between Strauss and Micah is? I'm not talking about shooting people, I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about personality-wise. Does anybody know what the main difference between Strauss and Micah is, personality-wise? Hey Pro, have you ever seen Fear City on Netflix? It's about the New York Mafia, the Commission, and so on. Love your work, a fan from Denmark. Thank you, MJ. True. No, I didn't see it. I could watch it, though, if I'm interested in that, if it's a mafia show. Thanks, man. There, you got it right there. Skull and Christian got it. Strauss is loyal. So, yes, is Strauss a bad person? Yes, he is. But he's not evil like Micah. Because Strauss is at least loyal. He is. And the thing is, though, is Strauss does actually consider Arthur his friend. He does. So, unlike Micah, which Micah, you know, uses, like, you know, Arthur, Strauss does send, you know, Arthur out on stuff like that, but he does actually consider, you know, Arthur a friend of his, where Micah doesn't. And here's the thing about this is Strauss, the way that Strauss thinks, the way that he looks at things is Strauss actually tells Arthur that his debts are helping to pay for the food, medicine, and supplies for the camp and the kids. And when you really think about it, technically he's right. Is what Strauss doing is moral? No, it's not moral. It's wrong what he's doing. But is his debts actually paying for the camp? They are. And so Strauss believes that he's actually helping the camp. He's believing that he's helping the kids and stuff like that. So that's the thing about Strauss, is Strauss is not doing those debts to personally enrich himself. He's doing that mostly to help the camp. But the way that he goes about it is wrong. Like the endless debt that he traps people in is not a good thing. So, you know, Strauss is basically a loan shark. That's pretty much what he is. You know, Wild West loan shark. So he's not a good person by any means. But here's the thing about this, is Strauss is extremely loyal to Dutch. And if Dutch told Strauss, no more debts, no more doing this to people, Strauss would listen to him. Strauss would stop if Dutch told him to do that. He'd stop. But Dutch knows about what Strauss is doing, and Dutch doesn't stop it. And so that tells you a lot about the type of person that Dutch is, that Dutch doesn't stop Strauss from doing that. And Dutch talks a lot about helping people, but he's perfectly fine with Strauss, like, trapping people in endless debt and ruining their lives. And also, Charles actually says that Strauss got captured by the Pinkertons, and even though the Pinkertons tortured him, Strauss would not give up the gang. He wouldn't rat. So the Pinkertons killed Strauss in captivity. They tortured him to death, and he would not rat out the gang. So that's the thing about Strauss, is Strauss a good person? No, but at least he's loyal. You know, he's not going to betray the gang. That's the thing about that. Let's see here.
Untie these ropes.
Does Strauss's loan sharking make the gang much money? It definitely makes the gang a lot of money. Why is money lending considered a bad thing? Money lending is not necessarily considered a bad thing if you're reasonable. Like, you know, you can get like a mortgage from like a decent bank that would not give you like that would let you pay off the mortgage, like it's like not a fixed rate, which lets you pay off the mortgage as quickly as you want. You know, companies are looking to make money from lending money, but it's the way that you lend money. It's the intention that you have. Because some companies, obviously everybody wants to make money, but some companies take things way too far, way too far, and they will just ruin people's lives with just endless amounts of debt. So while I don't think that money lending is necessarily a bad thing, it's just that oftentimes the people that are associated with money lending are oftentimes really scummy, immoral people, and so that's I mean, like, pawn shops are money lending technically. They are. And, you know, and pawn shops are just trying to make a living. And so not all pawn shops are, like, you know, bad people. Like, there's pawn shops that you can get a loan from, and they're not going to, destroy you in debt. Like, they'll give you a reasonable rate. So, like, it really depends on, you know, who you get the loan from. Because the person you get the loan from could be, like, a reasonable guy, or it could be, like, a totally scummy person. It really depends. But I'll tell you something. Loan sharks, on the other hand, loan sharks are really, really, really bad people. That's the thing is, loan sharks are evil people. Now the thing about loan sharks is a lot of times loan sharks act like they're a legitimate business. But here's the thing about this. Loan sharks would not be able to stay in business if everyone paid off their debt on time. If everyone paid off their debt, loan sharks would make no money. Loan sharks want people to miss a deadline. They want that. Because then what they can do is they can keep harassing that person and get more money out of them and completely destroy their lives. What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name in Sleeping Dogs? Can somebody remind me? Roland. Is it Roland? There's a loan shark in Sleeping Dogs where Wade helps him. It's like side missions. What's the guy's name? Forget his name. But when you're riding in a car with him, the loan shark tells Wade that if people actually paid off their debts, he would make no money. He'd be out of business. And so that's completely true. That these loan sharks, they prey on people not being able to pay off the money. And they'll do that to try to get everything out of the person. Because think about it, if somebody misses a deadline, and then the loan shark puts like an insane rate where the person can't pay them off, what the loan shark can then do is they can keep getting money from that person for years. For years, they can get money out of that person. They can take their car, their property, their money, their jewelry, and they can and they can ask them for favors. They can force them to do stuff for them too. So that's what loan sharks do, is they prey on innocent people a lot of times. Loan sharks, like, they are some of the most scummiest, worst people ever. Like, they're really, really bad people oftentimes.
You're a prize bastard, ain't you?
Malaysia, loan sharks go after people? Wait, it's legal? People can do that, Kimi? Now look, I'll tell you guys something about this. I will tell you guys something about this. is that are loan sharks legal? The thing about this, in most places, no. But it depends on exactly what you define as loan sharking. Because the thing about that is, loan sharks are actually some of the hardest people to prosecute. And the reason for that is because of lack of evidence. If the loan shark comes to your house and beats you up, then yeah, you got more of a case. But the thing about this is, like, for example, like a drug dealer. Like, you have proof that the person is selling drugs. You have, you know, the people being addicted to drugs. You have the drugs in the streets. When it's a loan shark, do you really have proof that the person is giving out money and, like, loaning it to people? Like, you know, it's much harder to prosecute somebody for that. Because they're exchanging money, which money is, you know, not an illegal thing to do. And so it's lack of evidence what makes prosecuting loan sharks much harder to do.
Well, don't make no difference to me.
But what I will say about it is,
Done deal.
here's the thing about this. Loaning money to people is not necessarily a bad thing, but I will tell you, if you ever loan money to people, make sure that it's people that you absolutely trust, that you trust will pay you the money back. Because and what you can do is you can sign a contract with the person. In most states, they will accept that. You can sign some kind of documentation, have a third party be a witness to it, and have them sign that they're going to pay you back on time. Because what people oftentimes do is they loan money to, you know, people that they consider their friends, and then they're like, oh, I'll pay you back whenever I can, and then that never comes. It never happens. They never get paid back. And so I learned that. That happened to me. I lended money to people, and I wasn't charging them money on like a I wasn't charging them any rate. I wasn't like trying to make money off of them. I lended money to somebody a long time ago that I thought was a friend of mine, and they were just supposed to pay me back what they owed me. I wasn't supposed to get any extra money or anything like that. They never paid me back. And every single time they would make excuses. And the thing about this went on for months. And the thing about this is that when I asked for my money, they would act like I'm doing something wrong. They would act like I'm being, a scumbag or something like that, when they're the ones who borrowed money from me. Like, they asked me for money, I gave them money, and they didn't want to pay me back. And so that's what I say, is that you lend people money, and then they act like you're doing something bad by trying to, get back the money. Like I said, I wasn't trying to make money off of it. I lended money to somebody that I thought was a friend, and they were just making excuses every single time that I asked for them. It wasn't a lot of money, though. It was like $40. So it wasn't the end of the world, but I learned that lesson really quickly, is to, only if you're gonna give out money if you're gonna loan money to somebody, make sure that it's people that you absolutely trust, because people will, and for people wondering, I never got the $40 back. So that's what I say, if you're gonna loan money to people, make sure that you trust people, that, and the thing is, when I loaned that person that I thought was my friend, like, $40, this is when I was working in retail, and that was my main source of income. And for people wondering, I made $8.65 an hour. And so, like, if I loaned him like $40, that's like 5 hours of me working that he got for free, basically. And so that was completely unfair that he hadn't given me back. Basically, for people wondering what happened is it was me and my friends a few years ago, so this was like a friend of my friend's. It wasn't a person that I knew too well. And this person was supposed to drive us to the movies, so we were supposed to go to the movies that day. I'm trying to remember what movie it was. I think it was Lone Survivor, and this was like, 2015, 2014. I think it was like a military movie that we were supposed to see. And what happened was, I didn't feel like driving that day. I was exhausted. I had a long shift at work. And so, this guy says, oh, I don't have, any gas in my car. And I told him, like, I'll pay for your gas. And then he's like, oh, I don't have money for the movie ticket. It's like, no problem, I'll pay for your movie ticket too. I was too nice. And, and he saw that I was willing to pay for his gas. He asked me to pay for his movie ticket too. And it's just like $40 in total. And never paid me back. Never. Would always make excuses every time. Oh, I'm gonna get back to you, Pat. I'm gonna give you back the money. Went on for months and months. I never got the money back. And so that's like, that's what I say, is like, don't give out money to people that you don't give out money to people that you don't trust. That's what I say, is only make sure it's people that you absolutely trust. Because people will take advantage of you. So that's, but you know something I'll tell you is, there's that movie, Cost Me $20 to Never Talk to My Best Friend Ever Again. Yeah, so look, here's what I'll tell you something. There's that one movie called The Bronx Tale. And The Bronx Tale, it's like a mafia movie, but the movie has, like, a lot of valuable lessons in the movie. And one of the valuable lessons in the movie is the main character in the movie lends money to this one guy. And the one guy in the movie doesn't want to pay him back and constantly keeps avoiding him. And so he gets really pissed off, tries to get his money back by force. The mafia boss in the movie, he sees this kid trying to get the money back from the other kid. And the mafia boss was a scumbag, but he did actually offer the kid good advice. And he told him, like, is this guy like a friend of yours? And he says, no. And he says, oh, well, he's out of your life for $20. It's like, think about that. You never have to see him again for $20. You never have to deal with him again. And so that's, that was, like, at least some good advice. That, like, you learned a lesson. You learned a lesson that this guy was, like, a scumbag. And now you don't have to deal with this guy ever again. And, if this guy ever comes back to you and asks you for money, you don't give it to him. You don't talk to him. And that's it. Let me see here. Was it the same friend that split the oil in front of your house, spilt the oil in front of your house? No, no, no. This is a different person. This person was never really my friend. Have you ever heard of Wild RP for Red Dead 2? And would I ever try it? Wild RP. I've never heard of it. What is it, T-Bunny? It's on PC only, I'm assuming, right? I really wish that Rockstar would bring, like, since Rockstar, like, owns the, owns, like, 5M and Red Dead, like, M, I really wish that they would, like, bring that to console. Like, how cool that would be if they brought, like, Red Dead M to console? I'd play that. I'd play that over Red Dead Online. If they brought, like, the Red Dead Online, like, role-playing to console, like, I would play that over Red Dead Online. And I would make videos on that. But, yeah, I just don't like playing on PC, personally. I've always just liked playing on, console. I have a gaming PC, don't get me wrong, but I've just always been a console guy. And that's, Will I stream GTA 5 10-year anniversary? That's on the Sunday, right? I'll stream it on that day, yeah. I'll stream it that day. Did Dutch hate John at the end of the game? Oh, yeah, he did. Thoughts on Austin BMX? Oh, he's a cool guy. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. When will the next Saboteur stream be? Might be this Saturday. If not, it'll be early next week. No, I haven't, Michael. Mind checking my comment? Let me look, London. What the? Who the hell are you people? Here. Okay. Who's this guy here? Okay. These people chasing me here, okay. Let me see here. Yandere stereotypes can become very obsessed with a specific person, usually because they had a criminally rough upbringing. They go as far as commit war crimes to get their lover, literally. Oh, well, I never heard about that, London. What's your next GTA lore video? It's gonna be a lore video in 2 days. On Sunday, it's gonna be on Trevor. After the Trevor lore video, I'm gonna be doing a lore video on it's gonna be a lore video on the Saboteur lore video. I wanted to do that for some time. That's what we're working on after the Trevor one. And then after that's gonna be the Pegorino lore video. The Pegorino lore video, people have asked me for that for so long, for like 2 years, and so I'm gonna be doing that after the Saboteur lore video. What's the elephant rifle in real life? Oh, this gun? I don't know. The thing about this is usually I know guns pretty well, but this gun I actually have no idea what this gun is. If anybody knows what gun this is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, elephant gun is not a gun meant for self-defense or even firing off horseback. This is a gun meant specifically for hunting. That's what this is. That tacos? What, Rico? What just knocked me off my horse? Oh, does somebody have a horse reviver? No, it's not a double-barreled shotgun. This is a rifle. It looks like a double-barreled shotgun, but it's a double-barreled rifle. It's, Okay. Okay, see stables, Do you know how I can start making money? Watch my video, Ultimate Reddit Online Money Guide. It's like a 30-minute video, but it will help you a lot, 50 cal. And in that video, I talked about, like, how you should invest in the trader, start making money through that, and then bounty hunter, and then, like, run the timer to the last minute and get gold. Well, thank you for the super chat, Toyota, but I'm not, I don't really, you know, answer things like that personally, though. But thank you for the super chat, though. If there's anything else you want to ask me, you can. Just look up Vertigo Gaming, Gaming Buzz Kerrigan, and you'll know what Wild RP is. I think it's some kind of mod for PC. Okay, I'll look into it. It's a Nitro Express, yeah. Thank you, London. Do you think Niko Bellic ever visited Serbia again in his life? No, probably not. Nikos has a mom in Serbia, though. A lot of people don't know that. No, I haven't seen the Spider-Man 2 trailer, though. Well, Niko had a brother, yeah, he died in the Bosnian War. What is my favorite World War II gun? That's a very good question. I get it, Toyota, but I just don't like getting into things like that, personally. The best gun of World War II, I would say, would probably have to be the M1 Garand. But the M1 Garand probably is not my, it's probably not my favorite World War II gun. My favorite World War II gun, I would probably have to say, would probably have to be the Soviet SVT-40. Yeah, the Soviet SVT-40 would probably have to be my favorite World War II gun. How is stronger, Spider-Man or Batman? Well, if you're talking about just physical strength, Spider-Man. But if you're talking about overall resources, Batman. Well, Spider-Man's stronger physically. Batman with just the resources that he has. It's a Bentley, a Playfair double-barreled rifle. Maybe if I get the time CW games, but not right now, though. Do I think Edgar Ross is a psychopath? No, but he's definitely a narcissist. Was Canada more free than the US in the 1800s? It depends on when in the 1800s, specifically. Because Canada was still under a monarchy, you know, in the 1800s. So it was, you know, part of the British Empire. But on the other hand, though, Canada abolished slavery before the U.S. did, so that is also true. However, there were a lot of U.S. states, northern states, that also abolished slavery. It depends on, but overall, the entire colony of Canada did abolish slavery before the U.S. did. Thank you, Invisible Man, for that super chat. One reason enemies get so shocked when you drop their horse is because they think that the horses are more sturdy to ballistic fire, and also vulnerability. Yeah, it's like they expect you to not shoot their horse because it's like they're riding around like just chasing you, and it's like they only expect you to shoot at them, not in the not on your horse, not their horse, London. Do we got any free mode events coming up? I'd really like to be able to do a little PvP here. Let's see. Dead Online free mode events. Let's see if there's anything coming up. I hope there's something good coming up. Let's see. Let's see what. Oh yeah, we do got Railroad Baron in 20 minutes. Okay, that should be interesting to do. I get it, but I'm just not gonna, you know, I'm not just gonna get into questions like that, though. When will I cosplay Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, if I do a playthrough of this game, I'll definitely do a cosplay of it. Yes, the Johnny K lore video I do want to make eventually, yes, too. Oh, okay, Toyota. Ranking Red Dead Online updates from worst to best. Well, you're going to be happy that Ace, on Red Dead Online's 5-year anniversary, I'm going to do a video on that. Do you think that Shang-Chi is going to get rid of Sing once he ran out of use? Oh yeah, definitely. Shang-Chi is the most evil, Kane Lynch antagonist. It's one of the few games where I've seen where, you know, where that actually criticized the Chinese government. There's people, the scary thing about Shang-Chi, Gunner, is that Shang-Chi is a very believable antagonist. There are people just like Shang-Chi in the Chinese government in real life today. That's what's so scary about Shang-Chi. Bro, would you mind if America starts having a lot of cameras like they do in China? No. I believe in privacy. The thing about this is, if it's like a public place, I guess there's not really an expectation of privacy, but I wouldn't want the government to just have, like, you know, tons of cameras all over the place. New York City does do that. I know New York City does that, but I just generally, I'm a big skeptic of government power, and so whenever you try to give the government more power, I'm against it. I just don't like the government having more and more power. I just don't like the idea of the government, you know, getting bigger and bigger. That's just my personal view. Well, I'll tell you something. The most addicting game that I ever played was probably Star Wars: The Old Republic. Like, Star Wars: The Old Republic, I used to play that game, like, every day, like, 10 years ago. Like, I would just get on the game. It's like I wanted to level up my character and just do all these quests. But once I beat the main quest for the bounty hunter in, like, Star Wars: The Old Republic, I just got bored of it, and I stopped, like, playing it. Give them an inch and they will take a mile, yeah. Thoughts on Shang-Chi's People's Liberation Army JTF bodyguards in Kane Lynch 2. Which ones are those? Are those the guys who wear all black? Is that those soldiers? Like, they wear that tactical gear? Is that the ones who you're talking about, Lendon? And London, you're gonna be really happy to know I'm gonna make another Kane and Lynch 2 video. I think you're gonna be really happy to hear about that. I think you'll really love it. But the Kane and Lynch 2 video that I'll make is gonna be on the multiplayer in Kane and Lynch 2. But it's, I'm just waiting. The reason I haven't made the multiplayer video on Kane and Lynch 2 is because I'm just waiting for my friends, to get on the game. Because there's friends I used to play multiplayer with Kane and Lynch 2 back in the day, and I really want to make it with my old friends, that video. It's, any, Kane and Lynch 2 multiplayer is 8 people, and so I think I'm only gonna have, like, 2 or 3 of my friends with me, so the other 4 people that can join can be, like, anybody. You don't even have to have me added. If you play Kane and Lynch 2 on the PS3, you can probably find my game, because you can just search, and there's only gonna be like 2 or 3 lobbies, and you'll probably get into my game. So that's, Fragile Alliance, that's what it was. It was a lot of fun. Joint Task Force. Okay, London. What just happened? Okay. That was kind of messed up what I did just then, but it's, best way to stop the wagon. Okay. I wish that you could just rob wagons, like, in the online. Like, this wagon robbing is so boring in the online. Like, the single player was just way better. But, like, yeah, you got, like, these, you got, like, these crates that, like, you can open up on these wagons, but there really isn't much in them oftentimes. Canned meat, or salted meat. Like, they should have stuff like, you know, collectibles in here. Like, you know, imagine, like, you could find cars or, like, some of the collectible jewelry, like, in the back of these. Like, that would just make much more sense. Let me ask the chat something. I'm curious on this. For anybody who's played Red Dead Online before, you don't even have to be a veteran of this game. But if you just played Red Dead Online at least once, let me know in the comments. Do you guys think the PvP in this game is broken or fair? Like, just write in the comments broken or fair. Like, do you think it's broken or fair? Like, in this game? Like, do you think it's balanced or not? Like, I just want to know what the majority of people think about that. Thank you, Kenyon, for the super chat. Broken, both. Fair. Broken. Yeah, I'm seeing most people are saying it's broken, yeah. So what do you guys think is broken? Is it the tonic spammers? Is that it? Because I think it's the tonic spammers that, like, ruin the game a lot of times. It's the tonic spammers get, like, really annoying in this game. Like, they do get very annoying at times. Okay, let's see here. Let me see. Start my posse up. Here we go. Will I do a lore video on Crime Boss Rockay City? Probably not, but what I might do is I might do a review of Crime Boss Rockay City, because I tell you something, I actually enjoyed Crime Boss. You know, I know like it was cringy at times, but I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I enjoyed Crime Boss more than Saints Row, the reboot. You know, and I know that's not much to compare it to. So Crime Boss isn't like a perfect game, but I actually had more fun with Crime Boss than I did with Saints Row, the reboot. I'm not joking on that. I did. So Crime Boss I thought was a funner game than the Saints Row reboot. Ah. I hate that how the bandana does that to me. Damn, you guys saw that shot? Saw that shot too. It's free aim with the elephant gun. Yeah, I'm having a lot more fun with this elephant gun. Look at that. Look at why I could just do that. Yeah, that's fun. Just knocking them off the horses, like... Got another one.
I'll make you. Got you.
Look at that shot, huh? Got him.
You were great. Real bad.
Harriet is gonna be pissed. Oh yeah. Well, I don't care about Harriet. I don't even visit. I haven't visited Harriet in like months, so I honestly don't care. And when I do, she's probably gonna hit me a bunch of times too with that spray. But it's But yeah. Also, guys, I got good news. I forgot to tell you guys something. The Payday 3 community manager actually emailed me the other day, and they sent me an application to get in on Payday 3 early access. And I filled out the application, and they told me that if for some reason I don't get it, to just message the community manager, and they should be able to send me a copy. So we'll be able to get it on around the 18th is when I should be getting it, like 3 days before the game officially comes out, if I'm lucky. But look at what I got here. This is for Payday 3. So it's gonna be a lot of fun when we do that. Okay. Can I get an invite? Sure, Brandon. Hold on one second here. Brandon, just join the posse. It's open. All you need to do is just join the posse. Favorite game in 1998? Mega Man Legends. I'm gonna need... Guys, make sure you go to Valentine and stock up on ammo. Not explosive rounds, but just stock up on your express ammo. And make sure you clean all your guns, because we're gonna be doing a PvP in a little bit here. So just, in 10 minutes, Railroad Baron starts, and so we'll do that. Well, I think that companies should make more games set in this time period. I would definitely like to see it. You know what I would also like to see? I would like to see an open world game set during the French Revolution, like the Napoleonic Wars. I know we got Assassin's Creed Unity, but I would like to see like Mountain Blade, like the Mountain Blade games. I'd like to see like a Mountain Blade game set like in that time period specifically.
What are you aiming for today?
Like an open world game set in France during the Revolution. I'd like to see that, where you can like visit the cities and like the towns and the countryside, and, like swords and muskets, and that's I would definitely like to see that. Can you explain what happened to Elder Scrolls 6? Well, Elder Scrolls 6 is being developed. But the thing about this is, I gotta ask, like, what the hell is Bethesda doing, right? Because it's like they've been making that. I don't know how long they've been making like Elder Scrolls 6 for at this point, but yeah, people are repeater cartridges express. Okay. People are used to fast cars, guns, and explosions. Yeah, and I guess that's the problem there. Okay. Litchfield. We're gonna use the guns. I like to play, when I play PvP a lot of times in this game, I like to use guns that people don't really use that much. Hey, hey Fernando. GTA 6 teaser in the next 12 months, do you think? Yes, in the next 12 months, definitely. Thank you, Specialist. And you know what? Let me make a poll right now. I'm gonna make a poll right now. And in that poll, I'm gonna ask people, hang on a second here. I'm gonna make a poll on Reddit Online, guys. And this poll, make sure you guys vote in this poll and make comments on it, because I'll make a video about this in like a week or two. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm just trying to think. So I got, so this is what I got for, like, voting, guys. I'm asking people, what is the worst thing about Reddit Online? And I got broken PvP, tonic spammers, one choice. Choice number 2, nothing to spend money on. Number 3, no crime options like bank or train robbing. Number 4, honor is useless, no role-playing activities. Is there something else that you guys can think of? Something else that you think is bad about Reddit Online that you don't like? Like, is there something else that, like, that you guys think is, like, just not done right in this game? Connectivity? Well, I guess, but it's more about, like, specifically gameplay features. The Lamette revolver is easily a pebble slinger since it takes ball rounds, meaning it won't do much damage to flesh unless it's an artery shot. Well, actually, some of those ball guns can actually do a lot of damage to people because they don't actually have that much power, and so the bullet will actually get stuck inside people, and then the surgery is really messy. Okay. No vehicles? Well, I mean, that's kind of what nothing to spend money on, but it's, Thank you, London. I'd say no robbery options. I actually have that as one of the options already. No houses? Well, that's kind of the same on, that's kind of the same on nothing to spend money on. Here. Not enough activities. No free aim lobbies. I'll put no friends only sessions. I will, okay. Guys, make sure you vote right now. Vote on my, my poll. I just put out the poll. Go on my YouTube channel, and go on my page, go to community, and vote in the poll. I just put it out, and, make sure you leave a comment. Please leave a comment, and, after you vote, and I will be reading a bunch of comments, so I'll have a video about this, probably like 2 weeks from now. But, your chances are your comment might be chosen for a, the chosen might be chosen for a video. I'm really curious what people are gonna vote on. Okay, let's see here.
Hey.
Looks like number one is nothing to spend money on right now. Oh, no, now it's number 2. Number 1 right now is no crime options like bank or train robbing. Okay, let me, normal, okay, here we go. Okay. I never played Reddit Online. Should I vote? Well, if you've seen me play this game enough, I guess you could vote. Just choose whatever you think is best. Okay. We should get Railroad Baron any moment now. Ancient Rome? I mean, it could work, possibly.
Help, please.
Nico, Johnny, and Luis, or CJ, Tommy, and Claude teams in GTA. I think Nico, Johnny, and Luis would be a pretty interesting team to see. Okay, guys, I'm going into Railroad Baron. Get ready here, everyone, for this. This should be fun, doing some PvP. I just hope we don't encounter any sweats. No movies, no restaurants, no church. Yeah, they should have more stuff to do. Okay. I'm gonna be using guns that people don't really use, like the Litchfield, to show you that you can still kill people with these guns here. We're gonna have some pretty high-ranking people. My God, this guy's level 1000. My God. Okay, I just really hope we don't get destroyed. Okay. I got one person. Okay. Okay, get on that train. Hold it. Got him, okay. Am I gonna play Assassin's Creed Mirage? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm scared of that level 1000. That's like the highest level I've ever seen. I'm scared. Like, I just... Okay. Okay, got one. There, okay. Look at what I'm using, Springfield rifle, a gun that nobody ever uses. Oh, what is the vote? Oh, it's in my community page. So just go on my community page and just vote there. Oh, they all left. Oh, and there's only 2 people left. There's level 1000, level 387. Okay. I know it's the player's level, I mean the player's skill, not their level, but I'm still kind of scared at level 1000. Are you gonna play Assassin's Creed Mirage? Thank you, Pablo, yes I will. Nico, Johnny, and Luis, or DJ, yeah. Probably the HD characters I'd like to see, Kenyan. Are they even chasing us? Yeah, they're not even chasing us. This level 1000, I gotta send him a message after this stream. Like, I gotta send him a message after this stream, and I gotta say, like, hey, you know, because I've never seen a level 1000 in this game. Like, yo, oh. You're the highest level I've ever seen. Oh, I can't even create a group. Wonderful. I hate when people have that as their settings. Damn. Okay. I've never seen a player that's level 1000 on Reddit Online. I've never seen that. That's like... Yeah, they're not even chasing us. I don't know what they're doing right now. Yeah, a lot of the newer Assassin's Creed games weren't that good, Snake. They're fighting each other? I think they might be, yeah, you might have a point. They might actually be fighting each other, yeah. Oh, looks like he's coming for the train. Yep, he's coming. Okay. Damn, yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, you know, that's, the amount of shots that I put into that guy, too, and that's express rounds, too. That's, Oh, no, come on, no. I got that guy. Oh, great. Damn. Oh, he's using Litchfield too. Do I think DICE can make a GTA competitor? Not really, no. They've never really messed around with a setting like that. Damn. Okay. I want to kill level 1000. Oh god, I'm scared. It's level 1000. Oh god. Yeah. When I missed that shot, I knew I was dead at that point when I missed that shot. Justin, you killed level 1000. You did it. Oh, I did it! I did it! I killed level 1000! I did it! What's the next part of Red Dead Redemption 1? It might be tonight or maybe tomorrow. Oh, come on. Damn. I mean, if you enjoyed Saints Row, that's fine, man. I'm happy for you, but I just personally didn't have that much fun with it. Oh, don't use explosive rounds on them. No, don't do that, guys. And Litchfield is a pretty underrated gun a lot of times. Okay. Don't use explosive rounds. Come on, guys. Yeah, I've got 100% on GTA Definitive Edition. Let's see what the poll is at right now. Let's look at the poll here. Nothing to spend money on is the #1 thing. No, I don't really think that DICE could make a GTA competitor because they've never done a game like that before. I mean, I'm not against them doing that, but I don't think they would really succeed. $2000s? My favorite game from the 2000s would have to probably be GTA 4. Maybe it's actually, no, Saints Row 2. 2010s, my favorite game would have to be, Red Dead Redemption 2. 2020s. Favorite game? Don't know. Maybe Mountain Blade Bannerlord. What EA studio will be able to pull off a GTA competitor? Honestly, possibly Ubisoft. I know that might be a little controversial, but you gotta think, Ubisoft has done a lot of open world games already. They've done Watch Dogs, they've done Assassin's Creed, and they made like a brand new IP. There's a chance they could actually compete. Do I like any rock bands? I mean, I like Sabaton, Linkin Park, I like some of their songs. I don't really know that many, I don't really know that many rock bands, honestly. What's your question, Peyton? No, GTA 5 is not going to get a story DLC. Definitely won't. I mean, GTA 5 technically did get a story DLC. It was the contract DLC with Franklin. You had, like, the co-op missions with Franklin and Lamar. So that was kind of the story DLC. Ubisoft games are quite bland. Right now... Oh, EA. Oh, I'm sorry. Ubisoft is not EA. I'm sorry. You're right. Damn, I'm trying to think. What EA studio would... Honestly, do you know what studio would be the best at making a competitor to GTA? I guarantee you it. The studio doesn't exist anymore. It was a former EA studio, Pandemic Studios. Pandemic Studios, if they existed today, and they made an open-world crime game, I guarantee you they'd be able to compete with Rockstar. The people at Pandemic Studios are really talented. If you want to know the games that Pandemic Studios made, they made Destroy All Humans 1, 2, 3. They made Mercenaries 1 and 2. They made The Saboteur. That one too. So they definitely have experience with open-world games, and so I think they would, yeah, they would do a good job. Let me invite the dude to the posse here. Don't kill him. Oh, yeah, don't leave him alone. Posse members. Yeah, I might just consider buying all the clothes in Red Dead Online, but yeah. I have so much gold too, like I literally need nearly 800 gold. Yo, Pro, Pepsi or Coke? Neither, actually. I don't drink soda. But yeah, I haven't drank soda in like 7 years, so... Oh god. Yep. Do I drink alcohol? Once in a long time, maybe I'll have like a glass of wine every few months, but other than that, no. Bro, why do you think most modern movies are bad in general? Just not enough creativity, I would say. These days, yeah, probably a lack of creativity. I would say that political correctness would also have a role in like why a lot of movies suck these days. Like, you know, do you know what one of my all-time favorite movies actually is? One of my all-time favorite movies is actually a movie called Gran Torino. And everybody ever seen that one? 2008 Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood. I guarantee you, that movie would not be allowed to be made today. I guarantee you. Yeah, Hollywood would not allow that movie to be made today. Movie's not politically correct. And so that's, there was nothing racist about Gran Torino. But it was, but I guarantee you that, like, people would be like, people would say, you know, not like that movie today. And so that's, yeah. Is CJ and Tommy are friends if they met? Possibly. I mean, Tommy's a pretty chill guy, but it's, yeah, so he would, no, what? Have I watched The Mule? That's the other Clint Eastwood movie. It's the one with the drug cartels, right? I haven't watched that one, no. What is the movie about? The movie Gran Torino is about this, Korean War veteran, played by Clint Eastwood. And the movie basically is that his wife, passes away at the start of the movie, and his family comes in for the funeral. His family doesn't care at all about their, his wife, his kids don't care at all about their mom. His family's, like, the main character's family in Gran Torino is, like, really scummy. They're really entitled. Oh, come on, man. It's like, come on, man. It's like, what did I do to you? So what I was saying is that the main character, his family's, like, really entitled. They're not good people. They actually try to put him in, like, an old folks home. There's next door to him moves in, like, a Hmong family. They're a family from Southeast Asia. They move next door to him, and the main character of the movie is kind of racist at the start of it. Hang on, this guy. Oh my god, it's like, come on, dude. It's like, what am I'm not even doing anything to you. I'm just trying to get to Valentine. It's like, just leave me alone. Thank you, Thank you, Kenyon, for the super chat. Yeah, I just might want to get away from them, guys. So, what I was trying to tell you guys about Gran Torino, the main character in the movie, he's like a bit racist at the start of the movie with this, the Hmong family. They move in next door to him. What happens is the kid that's in the Hmong family. Oh, let me start the parlay. Yeah, let's get away from these people. The kid that's in the Hmong family, his cousin is like part of a gang and tries to get him to join a gang. And so he tries to get him to steal the Gran Torino in Walt's house. Walt is the main character, the Korean War veteran. And so he tries to steal the Gran Torino. He fails. Walt catches him. He runs away. Later on, the gang tries to come back to his house. They try to, come on, dude. Seriously, it's like parlaying this guy too. The gang comes to the house. Walt comes out with his like M1 Garand, tells him to get off the lawn. And they, the family thanks him for that, but he's just basically saying he's defending his lawn. And then over time, the kid comes to work for Walt to, like, fix his property and stuff like that for trying to steal from him. And what ends up happening is, Walt develops, like, a friendship with the Hmong family. And the thing about that, one of the main lessons in the, in Gran Torino is your family are not the people that are related to you, though they could be. Your family are the people that are most close to you, that actually care about you. Those people are your family. And so he actually develops a bond with his next door neighbors that are from a foreign country, and more than with his own family, because his own family are like scumbags to him. His own family tried to put him in an old person's home and sell his house. And so he tries to protect the family from the gang in the movie. And so that movie, like, I don't want to spoil the whole movie, but there's, like, Gran Torino has, like, a lot of, like, life lessons in that movie. It's still very relevant today, and, like, it just shows you how, like, there's a lot of kids that are very entitled, spoiled, a lot of kids that, like, grow up in, like, bad households, and, like, that's, like, a huge part of that movie. And it's, that's... I would say that Gran Torino is probably one of the most anti-gang movies that I've ever seen. Probably, yeah, that's what I would say. It's definitely an anti-gang movie. Parlay request. That's I don't feel like fighting these people. Let's just do the parlay requests. Survivor evade the bounty hunters. Oh, so somebody's great. Okay. I hope he's coming. He's coming to try to get the bounty from me. Let's... Ow. Come on, dude. Like, leave... How is this guy still killing me? Like, I literally parlayed this guy, like, 5 or 6 times. Like, how is this guy still... You know, how is this guy still killing us? Like, we have parlayed this guy, like, how many times? And he's still... This is getting ridiculous now. Okay, parlay. Parlay. Okay, it's just, yeah, this is just, I don't know, maybe it was the bounty hunter mission that we were doing, I don't know what was going on, but this is starting to get a bit annoying. Parlay, okay, parlay them. Okay, I think it might have been the bounty hunter mission. I think that might have glitched it out. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, seriously, what the hell? This is getting ridiculous now. I parlayed again. And it's like, you know, how many more times do I gotta parlay this guy? Parlay again. It's just, is he like using some kind of exploits, guys? Like, it's just, this is... Hang on a second, I'm coming over there. I want to see this right now in person here. Where is he? He's killing people over here. But how is he doing this when he's literally, we're parlaying him? Does anybody know how he's doing this right now? I'm not playing on PC, I'm playing on console. Does anybody know how he's doing this? This is because this is getting ridiculous at this point now. This is just, we're parlaying the guy and he just keeps killing us. He's over here. Okay, hang on a second. I don't think he's off radar because I see him still on the map, but it's just, it's... I can't lock onto him. No, I can't lock onto him. He's just killing everybody and I can't lock onto him. It's... come on, dude. It's seriously, why do you gotta be an asshole? Why do you gotta play like this? Like, excuse my language, but this is just like... I don't know why people play like this. Like, this is just so... It's like, just play the game fairly. Like, you know, fair fight. Like, don't do crap like this. It's just... Oh my god, it's just... Seriously, like this, and you know what the worst part about this, guys, is? The worst part about this, it's not even the fact that he's killing me. That's not even the worst part about this. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is that he actually thinks he's good at the game. When he does stuff like that, he actually thinks he's good. That's the worst part about it. That he actually thinks that takes skill to do that. So that's honestly the worst part, I consider it there. Guys, who's here in my posse right now? Brandon, hang on a second. Let me go into game chat here for a moment here. Party chat. Hang on a second.
But I know it's on.
Guys, hang on a second. Guys, whoever's in my posse right now, this, what's this guy's name? Hang on a second, this official guy, can you lock onto him? Like, are you able to lock onto him at all?
I can't lock onto him at all.
So you can't lock onto him, I'm not the only one, and he's killing you. Like, it's just, yeah, because that was just...
Yeah, it's dumb.
Where is he? Hold on a second, where is he right now? Where is the dude right now? Well, I guess I found out where he is. That's just, that... No, this is actually gonna be good footage for my video. When I make my video on, like, the top 5 worst things about Red Dead Online, this is gonna be, like, a good part of that video for, like, good footage, actually. Or, like, broken PvP. Because this is, like, a perfect example of broken PvP, that there's these off-the-radar glitches. You know, well, this guy, I can actually see him on the map, but it's the fact that I can't lock onto him, he can lock onto me, I can parlay him, and he can still keep killing me. That's like, that's what's ridiculous. Parlay with him has ended with... We never even had a parlay in the first place. That's,
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna use exploits back. I'm not that type of person. So I don't do it back. Where is the dude? He's over here. Okay. Where he is, right here.
Hey.
There. Come to daddy. Oh, gotcha.
You gonna kill them or something?
Yeah, I'm going to right now, but it's just, this is...
Let's see.
Oh.
Don't go around the house. Wait till he comes to us.
Maybe I'll blast them with the shotgun if they come close.
Wait till he gets near us. Just don't go around the house, because that's what he wants you to do. Someone's moving up on him. I'm gonna try to hit him now. Ah, great, wonderful. Yeah, it's just this is exactly what I say is, like, you know, this is the worst part about this, guys, is like people who do stuff like this actually think that they're good at the game. That's just, for people that don't know what he's doing, you know, he was doing an exploit where he was able to kill us when we were still in, when we parlayed him, and he was also able to lock onto us when we weren't able to lock onto him, and...
Oh, I was shooting him in the head and stuff like 3 or 4 times, and then he shot me in the head once and he didn't even die. I don't know. Didn't you?
Damn!
I didn't
Okay.
see no hit markers
Very
either.
bad.
Okay, you people, you guys see this right now? He's cheating. This is ridiculous now. This is yeah. That's it. Like, guys, everyone, let's just report him, because this is just this just honestly shows you how broken, like, Red Dead Online is. Stuff like this. Like, you guys saw that. I shot him like 5 or 6 explosive rounds, and that's like, you know.
All right. It's the guy named Official, right?
Yeah, got it.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I know people are telling me not to give him attention, but I'm telling you guys, though, at least there's actually something that's gonna come out of this at least, because when I make my video about, like, the things that are wrong with Red Dead Online, this is gonna be like a perfect example. Like, I'll remember that, I'll save this footage, and I'll use this for like a video on, like, explaining the things that's wrong with Red Dead Online, because that is just. Yeah, see, that it's just... Do Rockstar see the reports? Probably not, but it's just, yeah, this is, like, a perfect example of, like, what killed Red Dead Online. Like, you know, stuff like this, yeah. It's just... Yeah, his clan tag is definitely accurate to who he is.
Yep. Evil.
I don't know how, like, Rockstar allows stuff like this. Like, you might not make content for this game anymore, Rockstar. Okay, fine, if you don't make DLCs. But at least balance your damn game out. Like, you know, why do you allow stuff like this to happen? Like this crap. This is just stupid.
Yeah, I think Rockstar needs to take their PvP back to the drawing board, rework the system to make it better.
Is this the guy in here? Hang on a second. Is this him in here? Yeah, he's in here. Tie him up, tie him up, tie him up. Yo, like, look at this, like... He's gonna break free of that. Just keep tying him up, keep tying him up. Like, don't even let him get up. Just honestly keep tying him up. Cause it, like, and see this guy over here, like, we have random people coming over here and helping us, cause, like, everybody in the lobby is pissed at this point. This guy just keeps griefing everybody. Like, the guy just has, honestly, this God mode on. Yeah, just keep tying him up. Just keep tying him up. Like, don't even let him get up. Because this is just like this guy is like, this guy's a piece of shit, excuse my language. Like, the way this guy plays, like, I don't curse a lot, but, like, this guy is just a complete scumbag. Just keep tying him up, do not let him get up, and just, he blew us up, whatever. It's just, yeah, but this is like, yeah, that's like, you see that is like, you know, that was pissing him off, though, at least, like, us, you know, tying him up. Like, you know, this is like the problem with, like, Red Dead Online, like, yeah, like, stuff like this, exactly, like, I'm gonna put this in a YouTube video, I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this, because this is just ridiculous, that, like, Rockstar allows stuff like this to happen. Like, you know, hang on a second. Guys, I'm gonna go into game chat. Hold on. I'm not letting this go. Hold on. Guys, everyone in this lobby, report official for cheating. Everyone report him for cheating. Just submit a report. Everyone. The dude's a piece of crap. He's using God mode. He's locking on the people when they parlay him, when they can't lock onto him. Everybody just submit a report in this lobby. The guy, Blinded Eagle, go back on my stream like 5 minutes. Go back on my stream like 5 minutes, and you'll see the guy's God mode. He's cheating, he's just griefing the entire lobby. I don't think the guy's a stream sniper, he's just literally griefing the entire lobby. The guy's a loser. That's, can't even play fair. Where is the loser right now? Let's see, where is he? Oh, did he leave? Nope, he's over. He's in Citadel Rock right now. Don't go to him, guys, because he's out in the open. Everyone report the official guy. Report him. He is cheating. Official, is his name.
Well, okay.
Official Edge 105. That's the guy. Report for cheating. Bro, it's not that serious. He's having fun while you're pissed. No, he's having fun at other people's expense. He's ruining the game for people. People pay $60 for this game. People play this game to have a fun, stable experience. And sure, the game might not be supported by Rockstar anymore, but you don't have the right to cheat in a game. And so that's, I'm telling honestly everyone to report this, and I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this, because this is just ridiculous. But this is like, this shows you, Rockstar Games, this is how incompetent you are as a developer, Rockstar, that you honestly allow garbage like this in your games. But, Blinded Eagle, go back on the stream like 5 minutes and you'll see what I'm talking about here. I don't know what's going on over here. Friendly over here. Not trying to start crap. Okay. Oh, he's over here now. Oh, damn. I don't know why he killed us. It's okay to grieve. You're having fun. Yeah, and that's the thing about this is like that argument is just so stupid. It's like oh, he's having fun. No, he's having fun. You know, cheating. Damn. If I hadn't been using dual wield, I would have killed him there. The official Edge is the guy who's honestly cheating. I'm sorry if I'm getting pissed, guys, but I just honestly I don't like it when people play like this. Like, if people can kill me, people can even own me at this game. You know, I'm not the greatest at PvP, but when I see garbage like that, where people are just, you know, abusing exploits in the game. Go, okay. He's taken care of. That's not the cheater. The cheater is the official guy. You're shooting the wrong dude, buddy. That guy's cheating. Hey, Red Dead Redemption Outlaw, go back on my stream like 10 minutes ago, and you'll see this guy, who's literally using God mode. You're still fighting the guy. That's why I never buy GTA 6. They don't care about us. So thank you for the super chat, Philip. I don't know, I don't know what's wrong with Rockstar. Why does Rockstar allow garbage like this in their games? Yeah, I think that guy's helping him. That other guy's probably helping him. They're not even killing each other right now. Yeah, they're helping each other. I'm pretty much done with this crap at this point. I'm not even bothering. You know, I'm just done. He's using a mod called Chronos Max? Well, what is that? Does anybody in this lobby have a mic besides me? I guess not. Red Dead Redemption Outlaw, are you still here in my chat? You still here, man? Can you kick him from the session? We could try, but it's a waste. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving at this point. Their stuff is so good. I think it's more the part that makes the creators do this, so that the creators don't want this, and the shareholders and take stuff. But I want to apologize to the chat, guys. I want to apologize for me cursing. I don't curse a lot, and I apologize for me being angry if I got angry earlier. But I don't mind if people kill me in the game. I don't have a problem with that if people kill me. But it just annoys the hell out of me when I encounter like a cheater, when something like that happens. It just honestly annoys me so much. I'm sorry if I was getting a bit annoying earlier. We were lassoing him earlier. Did you watch the cheater? Did you see the thing when we lassoed him? Okay, let's see if we can do good in poker here. Okay, Red Dead Redemption Outlaw, can you explain to me, how did he do that? How did he do that exactly? I don't want to use God mode or anything like that, but I'm just curious, what was he doing exactly? Is that like a mod, or is that like a glitch? What is that exactly that he was doing? How is he in God mode? Thoughts on the GTA 5 anniversary post? Didn't really have that much thoughts on it, Feline King. I thought that Rockstar would do more for their game, but they didn't. Oh, he's got an 8. I got a 4. Ah, damn. She got lucky that she had the 9. Yeah, she's lucky that she got that there at that point, yeah. Chronos Max, it's an attachment for your controller. It bypasses the console security level for temporary mods, and that allows them to have God mode? I've heard people tell me that before, that allows them to do God mode with that. No I didn't, Mario, but I'll message you, on Twitter tonight. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. And Mario, you just joined. Mario, go back on the stream like 20 minutes beforehand. We were encountering the most toxic God mode griefer like 20 minutes beforehand. We kept tying him up, we kept lassoing him. It was ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna bet here. Because I got ace and... Come on. Damn, I really wanted to get one matching card. Chronos Max is a build. Well, some mod menus are compatible for Red Dead Online, but open use would definitely get you banned. It's most likely he did some sort of glitch because there are quite a few glitches that help get God mode. Ugh. Ah. Damn, because of that kink, I would have gotten that. Yes, we reported him, Lendon. Well, I'm on console, though. I'm on PlayStation, Outlaw. Bro, can you time out Fabian? What is he saying? Have a good night. Thank you, Fact Speaker. What's Fabian saying? Over a video game? Bro, you're comparing video game currency to real-life objects? What? Look, Fabian, you know, Fabian can have his opinion. You know, I don't believe in, censorship. The guy killing Pro is having so much fun because he doesn't take it serious. I'll admit tryhards do too, but so does him. Look, Fabian can say what he wants. I don't time people out for arguing with me, but it's Fabian. He's cheating, man. I mean, come on, man. Seriously, he's cheating. You know, people have a right to be pissed at that. It's one thing if somebody's complaining about being killed in a game. That's one thing. But if you're like if somebody's cheating and they're killing you, that's a legitimate thing to complain about. And I don't care if he's having fun. He's ruining the fun of others. Okay. I'm gonna win this. Yes, there we go. And they're seeing how dirty my suit is, and they're like, you know, what is he doing here at this game? No, I haven't done a bully playthrough. Cards aren't good. Cards suck. Holding. $100. So somebody spent $100 so we could cheat in Red Dead Online. What a loser. You play Call of Duty much? I played DMZ a bit, but I haven't played in some time. No, because I still like playing this game with my friends. I like having fun with Red Dead Online. I do enjoy that. I wouldn't have won that either way. It's good that I folded. I don't know much about that actor strike, Isaiah. What's your thing, Zach? Let me look here. Max Payne 2, search for, yeah, I always like to search areas. I do that a lot, yeah. Let's see what cards we get here. Somebody is gonna get a flush here. One of these players has a flush. I guarantee you it. Six, 7. Okay. If I get a 9 there, I can get a straight. It's worth seeing what the final card is going to be. Let's see. No. Time to fold. If somebody makes a bet, I'm folding. Folding. I'm not gonna win this hand. If I was in that session with you right now and I was getting dropped by that lowlife, I would, well, yeah, I understand you're pissed, Lyndon, and I was I was getting annoyed at that lobby too. That was it. But don't worry, I'm gonna have a video talking about that. I have a video talking about how ridiculous that is. Although not strong mental. Okay, well. I can't believe she went in with those cards. Do I go to a casino in real life? No. I'm gonna try to get a good hand here. I'm gonna try to win something here. Let's see if we can do it. Happy Laura's Day. Are you talking about Reyes in Red Dead? These cards are actually okay. Okay. I wish they would have added Liar's Dice. Liar's Dice was so much fun in the original Red Dead. I really wish Liar's Dice would have been in this game. Such a shame it didn't come back. Hey, Pro, what's for dinner? Probably gonna have chicken cutlets. Okay. Heck. I played some of the Mafia games, and I'll play them again this year. Somebody probably has a flush. I'm telling you, somebody probably has a flush. Here. Holding this not worth it. Sorry about my mask. I don't know why it's getting in the way in first person, but it's... I told you, look, flush. See that? I knew it. I knew somebody had a flush. I called it. Good thing I folded. I didn't go in on that. I felt that somebody had a flush. I had good instinct on that. I probably will do a lore video on Edgar Ross, yes. Okay. I wanna destroy these people. I wanna get some good hands here and win this, because last poker game I played last week was terrible. And I don't want that to happen again. Cards are okay. Oh, I never played Ready or Not, but I know the game. I get it though, Lendon. I don't know if I'd be cursing so much, but I was getting really annoyed. I cursed a little bit because I was just getting annoyed. Somebody's got a flush. Put 20 cents in here, but somebody's got a flush here. Flush is better than a straight. Okay. Yeah, folding on this here. Somebody's got a flush again. I guarantee it. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna flush. Let's see if I'm right on this. See if I called it. Pair of nines. Here. I'm actually surprised. I thought somebody would have a flush on that. Considering it's 3 clubs, but it's not. I remember in Red Dead Redemption 1, you can actually cheat in poker. You can, but it's actually really hard to do. It's not easy to do it, and it's really easy to mess up. And if the other players catch you cheating, they'll attack you in Red Dead Redemption 1 in poker. How can you cheat in poker? By having another card. A lot of times people cheat in poker is they slip out another card. Folding here, this is terrible. Yeah. They're gonna... I don't know why they're going all in. I don't know why people go all in when the community cards haven't even been shown. I don't know why people do that a lot of times. I never go all in until I see the community cards at least. When I see the community cards and I have a good idea, then I'll go all in. But other than that, I won't go all in. For people that want to know, there was a device back then, in this time period, where the people that would cheating would always be wearing a jacket. So the people that would always cheat would wear a jacket, and they would have this device, this like little string, that would like go underneath their sleeve, and there'd be a card, and there'd be like a little button like right here near their sleeve, and they just hit that, and it would just eject a card. And so they'd have an entire deck of cards like under their sleeve, and that's how that's how people cheated back then. But just go on Google and look it up, poker cheating device. There was actually a device that was actually designed for that specifically. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fold. I've ever watched Bar Rescue? Yes, I've seen a few of that. Is the guy in Bar Rescue from New York? Because he sounds like a New Yorker. Yeah, I wouldn't have won that hand either way. Remember that time when, remember it was Kitchen Nightmares? Yeah, so I was right, he is from New York. I thought he had a New York accent. You know that, has anybody ever seen that episode of Kitchen Nightmares where, like, Gordon Ramsay went to that one restaurant and the guy made himself employee of the month, like, the manager made himself employee of the month? That was, like, I remember that one, too. What do you guys think was the worst restaurant that Gordon went to besides Amy's Baking Company? Because everyone says that Amy's Baking Company was the worst one, but what do you guys think was the worst one besides Amy's Baking Company on Hell's Kitchen? I think it might have been the burger place. Remember the burger place? The Australian guy that ran the burger place. I think that might have been the other one that was really bad. Oh, Nino's restaurant. Nino's restaurant was pretty bad too. Yeah, you're right. Nino's restaurant was bad. I'm just trying to remember the bad restaurants. I'm not betting here. I'm not risking it. I love your Mr. K video, Pro. Thank you, Tricky Mario. Yeah. And Mario, I didn't include this in the video for Mr. K. Actually, it technically was in the video. It was on the out of the text that I showed from the article, but I didn't call it out. But the CIA guy who tortured Kurnash, Murat Kurnash was the innocent guy in real life that got he was an innocent guy in real life that got kidnapped by the government and tortured. He had nothing to do with terrorism. The government thought he was a terrorist, and they tortured him. And he's based on Mr. K. His last name starts with K. Also, Murat Kurnash. He was born in Germany, but he was of Turkish descent. Mr. K is Azerbaijani American. And so there's some people say that he's based on Mr. K is based on Murat Kurnash because of the fact that both of their last names start with K. They were both falsely accused, both kidnapped by the government, both tortured. And Azerbaijan and Turkey have very similar languages, so that might be another coincidence. But here's the thing: the biggest proof that Mr. K is based on Murat Kurnash is that the CIA guy who tortured Murat Kurnash, his name in real life was Steve H. We don't know what his last name was, but his name was Steve H. And that's like the biggest red flag right there that Kurnash was based on him. Steve H. I think John, because Arthur was getting sick, remember, and, John has had more years to practice, let's see here, 8 and 7, no, I don't got any good cards, Steve Haynes, yes. If Kane and Lynch met, do you think they'll be friends? Kane and Lynch, I wouldn't say that Kane and Lynch are friends. They're more like friendly associates. That's what I would put it as more. Kane and Lynch are more like Phil and Nico in GTA 4. That's what they're more like. Oh, damn. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she keeps making max. She had like $70 beforehand, and now she's down to $42 because she keeps making. Now she's about to lose all her money. It's like, no, hold. It's some of these players don't know what they're doing. Well, it would be more on Tony Cipriani. Tony Cipriani is based on Tony Soprano. I'm surprised they both actually won a little bit. No, I can't edit it in, but I did post a pinned comment with that, with the Steve H. I like how you brought up the Patriot Act in the video and how both parties supported it. Yeah, and that's the thing about it is, I don't want to get into the politics, but when you bring up things like the Patriot Act, or you bring up, like, Guantanamo Bay, like, most people say, oh, Republicans did that. Well, Republicans technically were the ones who signed Guantanamo Bay, and they were the ones who signed the Patriot Act. However, though, when Democrats were in power, they also kept Guantanamo Bay open, and they extended the Patriot Act. So Obama actually extended the Patriot Act. So, you know, Bush signed the Patriot Act, Obama extended it. And so both parties are actually guilty of it. Both parties are guilty of spying on the American public, and both parties are guilty of Guantanamo Bay, so both parties are guilty of it. 6 and Q. Okay, let's see here. What level are you in Reddit Online? Like 400 something. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay. Here we go. You watch anime? Not a lot. I haven't watched in some time. Okay. The only way somebody can beat me right now is if they have a straight or a flush or a triple, but I think my chances are pretty good right now. Do you think outlaws like John and Arthur deserve redemption? I think that John definitely deserved it. Because John got rid of his former gang. He deserved it. Ah, damn, he had 3s, 10s. That's what I was scared of. This guy's just getting nothing but good cards, that guy. That's like, that's stupid, though, that he keeps getting good cards, that guy. Damn. I thought I had that hand. What's the next lore? In 2 days, it'll be on Trevor. Cards are terrible here. What about Arthur? I mean, he kind of deserved redemption, but it was John that deserved it the most because John did the most to stop his former gang. Can you shoot someone mid-poker game? No. Cards are terrible. If they bet anymore, I'm folding. No, I haven't, Big Smoke. I enjoy your Sopranos playthrough, Pro. I hope you're happy you made me spit out water for laughing too hard. Well, thank you. The Sopranos playthrough is probably the funniest playthrough I did on the game, on the channel. You know, the Sopranos should be called The Sopranos, Road to Joey beating everyone up. That's what it should be called. Because, like, do you notice how in the Sopranos video game, like, the fights start over the stupidest things? Like, there's so many stupid fights that start in the Sopranos. Like, it's, oh, watch my Sopranos playthrough. It's so funny because, like, there's, people fight over everything. And, like, everyone points fingers in the Sopranos game. They're like, this. Like, that's what just, it's so funny about that game. You know, the graphics were pretty bad in the Sopranos game, and the gameplay wasn't the best, but the story made up for it, and it was funny, though. So... Gym fight, yeah, the gym fight with the... When the gym fight started over the protein shake, and everyone started fighting in the gym, that was ridiculous. 10th anniversary GTA in a day and a half. Not right now. Oh, come on. Please give me some good cards. Something good, please. Why do I dislike hackers and Reddit Online? Because they ruined the game. Okay. I got no matching cards, nothing here, again. And again, she's making a max bet. Ugh. Holding. Not worth it. Pineapple tacos, what? Oh, Landon Ricketts, cheated in poker, remember that? Man, look at these cards, this is garbage. Like, I can't ever... Can I get one good set of cards? Like, can I get something good, please? Like... No, and she's going all in again, no. It's like, you know... Why does she keep making max bets? This is ridiculous, okay. She's gonna keep doing that, Okay. This will be my last hand, guys. Hopefully, I really hope I get something good. Please. I've been sitting here patiently, but nothing but garbage cards. Okay, these cards aren't bad. Let's see here. If she goes max bet again, I'm doing it. One guy out, okay. Okay. Please just don't have a queen. Please don't have a queen. A pair of nines, ah. Come on, please, give me a... Ah, damn. Okay, I'm done with this game. At this point. I'm not getting any good cards, I'm just getting garbage. That's just what I was trying, I tried. But it was like, I was just getting nothing, I wasn't getting any good cards that entire game. Who's the biggest coward gunslinger in Red Dead Redemption 2? Micah. That was BS, like, I wasn't getting any good cards. See here. If you guys have any questions for me before I go, I'll answer any questions before I go here. I'll still stick around for 1 minute. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please do drop a like. And I'm gonna have a video on that cheater. I'm gonna have a video talking about that probably in a few days, but I'll probably have a video talking about that. Yeah. Hey Pat, I got access to Payday 3 around the same time as you. The timer says it's a little more than 2 days. Okay, Melon. Thank you for the super chat. Why does John never mention Arthur? Well, he mentions it in Red Dead Redemption 2. He says we left the past behind. That's why he doesn't want to mention it. But still, this is why Red Dead Redemption deserved a remake. Because if they did a remake, they could add extra dialogue that would include John. For both Dutch and John. You know, they could include that. But... Oh, he was pretty much done at that point anyways, Mr. Bundy. Oh, what's going on out there? Okay. Yeah, so I guess we will... Arthur did deserve a redemption, but I think John deserved it the most because of just everything that he did. But I guess I'll be going here, guys. Make sure to vote in my poll on the worst thing Red Dead Online, because there's a chance your comment might be chosen for a video. But, we'll be going here, guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys did enjoy the stream. And, if you guys enjoyed the stream, you know, do drop a like. It does help me to make more content. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.